Hello and welcome to History with Liz. Living on a historical narrowboat, me and myself am very fond of history. I find it fascinating, all the stories and the legends and the myths concocted in one great big ball of epic storylines. And over the centuries, those stories and those people and those happenings have rolled into how we do things today, our influences, and even our language. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be doing some of my favourite things and share with you my knowledge on boating sayings that we still use today. Fascinating. It's incredible how these sayings that we still use today were used hundreds and hundreds of years ago. But did they mean the same thing back then? Let's find out. Long shot.
Mate, do you think Sheila will take me back? Mate, I've got to be honest, I pretty much doubt it. You did sleep with her sister. Yeah, but that was only like the once or twice, like last week. But so, what are you saying? Is it like a long shot? Long shot, mate. I think it's pretty much a no shot. You shot your shot, and then you blew your shot. So no shot. But we can go get some shots if you like, to make yourself feel better.
A long shot today, we mean something that's not very likely to happen. But back then, it was used in reference to cannon fire. Cannons, a lot of the time, especially early cannons on ships, were quite inaccurate. So if a ship was a long distance away, you would say, that's a long shot. Tide over.
Who, me? Cost of living, 'cause he lives. Bovo here, loaf of bread, can of tuna. That'll tie me over. Till the revolution comes. Has he a cup of tea?
Tide over now usually means I've only got a fiver for the rest of the week. This will tide me over until next week. But back then, it meant something completely different. Back then, it meant that if there was no wind in the sails, the sailors would rely on the actual tide to take them to their destination, to be taken with the tide, to be tied over. Pretty good. Taken aback.
Oh, Petunia, darling, yes, I know. I was really taken aback by it too. So, the price of living, I totally understand. I totally empathise with the poor. Daddy, he had to sell our property in the south of France. Just one of those, his mansion, convent/orphanage. But I really have set my eyes on that tiny apartment in London. You know what those prices are. No, darling, not 4 floors. It has 5 floors. Yes.
Taken aback in our day-to-day language means to be shocked, to be stunned at something that's happened or something that someone said. But back then it meant when the sails would lie flat against its supporting structures, it would go flat against the mast. To be taken aback.
No, Gavin, no. You better respect my personal space and my boundaries. I said no. Oh, babe, come on, let me in. I'm getting wet out
I
here.
said no.
Go on. Please,
I said no.
Come on.
Gavin, you are going to need to pipe the down.
Pipe down. I'm sure everyone's used the saying at least once in their life, and if you haven't, then welcome. You tell someone to pipe down when you want them to be quiet, to shut up. Pipe down. Pipe down came from the boatswain indicating orders to the sailors with his pipe. One of the most recognisable ones was putting his pipe down, which would indicate the sailors who are currently on watch to go below to the hammocks, go below deck, and get the second watch up. So it meant, have a rest, lads. Pipe down. Loose cannon.
And here we have the most deadliest creatures. We'll trick you into moving them into your home, but they can be a loose cannon. And it'll be too late before you know it because you've suddenly shook hands
But back then, loose cannon means pretty literally a loose cannon. Usually it would be a cannonball that had gotten loose and it'd be rolling around the deck, incredibly heavy and very, very dangerous. Loose cannon! So they'll do what they have to do, which is, I don't know how you catch a cannonball. That's like pretty intense. Chock-a-block. No, it's a bit chock-a-block here, isn't it? Today we use the term chock-a-block to indicate busy traffic or a busy restaurant. Oh, it's chock-a-block in there. But back in the day on sailboats and ships, chock-a-blocks meant to keep things still. They would put blocks of wood beneath the cannons, whatever they needed to do to keep things in place and still and not moving to roll around the deck. They would chock it with blocks. Turn the corner.
Yeah, Mum? Yeah, I don't want you to worry about anything. I think it's all going to be all right now. I feel like I've really turned a corner with everything. Yeah. Okay, babe. What? Oh, for God's sake.
Turn the corner today means to get over something difficult. Oh, I'm really turning the corner on this dissertation. Or me and Robert, we really turned the corner in our relationship. I've forgiven that he's cheated on me. But turning the corner for sailors back then meant something a lot more important. Something that their lives would potentially depend upon. Probably. Mostly. I mean, have you seen The Bounty? You'll understand when you watch it. But it meant turning around the corner of the Cape of Good Hope, which is the southernmost part of Africa, or it would mean passing the corner of Cape Horn, which is in the southern point of South America. These were critical points for sailors. Very dangerous, critical, important, don't want to die, no one wants to die. There you go. Wide berth. Are you in a Mardy? What are you in the Mardy for?
I'm going to give you a wide berth today.
To give someone a wide berth now, or to give anything a wide berth, means to stay away. Stay away from Charlie. Give him a wide berth. He's a bit aggravated at the moment. But back then, wide berth came from when boats were at anchorage, because as they would turn around, especially ships, they would need plenty of room. So you were advised to give that ship, a wide berth. There you go. Very simple. It's so strange that these sound like very, very common phrases that we do use, but their meaning is something completely different. They're just linked by a very frail, thin thread, but they originated from something very practical and very essential several hundred years ago. And I find that incredibly fascinating and exciting. So there you have it, saying and sayings that we still use today. These little boat references we use in our everyday language, and we don't think anything of them really. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And hats off to Lida for being such a wonderful assistant. If you'd like to join my Patreon, please feel free. The link is just below. Patrons get to watch videos before anyone else, gets bonus videos, bonus blogs, gets to read free book extracts that have not been released to the public yet. And I'm just so thankful and so grateful that you guys are watching and enjoy these videos. So thank you so much. Take care and all the best. I live on a rather swanky historical canal boat. With very noisy net. Hey! Fucking hard work this is. Oh my god. Where's my phone? What did I do? What did I do for the public, you see? Cape Horn. Bloody hard work. Just to take a fucking Oh, I don't know what that one is.
Fuck. What am I doing? Fuck. I'm 35 in a couple of days.
It's no good. Who made the boat swing? Fuck. Right, and oh no.
Fuck. Oh my god, this is why you're single, Elizabeth.
No, that's wrong. Oh my god.
Let's try again.
I'm so good at this.